Hello, 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 and welcome. You are tuning in to Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business, episode 6. And I'm sure you've noticed I got a different background, a different backdrop going on here. That's because I'm in a different space. I got a new place. As a matter of fact, I am in an entirely different state. This Midwest, Ohio born and raised, go Bucks, girl now resides in the beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, which is the home of the Path to Publishing, Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business 2018 conference. You do not want to miss this conference. It's going to be September 20th, 21st, and 22nd of 2018. So that's September 2018, okay? And it's going to be hosted at the beautiful Rio All Suite Hotel and Casino. You have to visit the www.pathtopublishing.com website so that you can stay updated on the conference. You can register for the conference. You can subscribe to their free newsletter, which will give you details as the conference nears. You could be updated. Some amazing things. But just definitely visit the Path to Publishing website. Find out more information and details about the Path to Publishing, Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business 2018 conference that's going to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Rio All Suite Hotel and Casino. You don't want to miss this no matter what kind of author you are. Traditionally published, self-published, a POD, which is a print-on-demand author for those of you who've gone through like CreateSpace or Ingram Sparks or something like that. A hybrid author if you're both traditionally published and self-published. It's for anyone out there ready to take their literary career, their writing business to the next level. On day one, they're going to talk about publishing, self-publishing, the self-publishing process. And even if you've already self-published, I guarantee you don't want to miss this day. There are so many steps that so many authors overlook when they're self-publishing and getting their book out there. And you don't want to be that author who just gets your book out there. You want to make sure you do this thing right. So I can guarantee you there's some steps that you've missed that could be costing you money or that can keep you from making money, okay? So you don't want to miss the day one. And day two is building your literary business, talking about incorporating, deciding whether to go LLC, corporation, naming your business. Just trying to think of some things off the top of my head. I know day three, everybody's going to attend that one. That one is creating multiple streams of income so that you can sustain and keep your literary business thriving. So you can choose to attend one day, you can choose to attend 2 days or the entire full conference. Depends on wherever you are on your literary journey and what you feel you need at that moment to accelerate your business, to elevate your business, okay? Because like I said on one of the previous episodes, if your book's not moving, it could be because you're not moving in the right direction. So go get chauffeured down the road to literary success at the Path to Publishing. Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business 2018 conference, okay? But right now, let's focus on episode 6 of Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business. Thank you for joining me. In between some of the episodes, I do what we call quick bits. So don't get confused if you run across several other episodes that aren't numbered episodes. They are quick VIPs, but they are equally as important and they are jam-packed with just as many literary jewels and nuggets as any full episode. But warning, the title Quick VIP can be a little deceiving. I'm usually freestyling and off script during what's supposed to be little 5-minute videos with the quick VIPs. But by now you should know how I can get sometimes, which is why when doing a regular episode, like 2 days, I follow a script. Gotta keep authors on course in their literary journey, so of course I need to stay on course. Ooh, I just love that little tongue twister. Let me say that again. Gotta keep authors on course, so of course I need to stay on course. Take that, Peter Piper. Go pick your peppers. But anyway, I'm your host, Jordan M. Ross, literary consultant, literary concierge, editor, and online course instructor for Path to Publishing Online School, which, by the way, you can visit at www.path-to-publishing.thinkific.com. And it's T-O. So let me say that again. www.path-to-publishing.thinkific.com. And speaking of Path to Publishing, they have an amazing newsletter that when you visit to stay updated for the conference, you have to subscribe to that newsletter. The one and only was featured, well, not featured, but I was quoted in one of the past newsletters. So I want you to go check them out. When you subscribe to the newsletters, you'll be able to go back and get past issues. So read all the issues, and especially the one where I'm quoted. Okay, got some wonderful information there. So, okay, anyway, back to the script. I, Jordan M. Ross, also write under the name E.N. Joy, and I'm the person who wants to help you to stop leaving money on the table and possibly go back and get some of the money you've already left. And you know me, I'll even scoop up money off the nightstand too, okay? So I'm going to help you do that by helping you to act like an author and think like a business. Okay. Again, welcome to today's episode where we are going to talk about authors being total rock stars. Okay. I titled this episode, Authors Belong on the Red Carpet Too. Again, we're total rock stars. We belong on the red carpet right along with singers and dancers and actors, right? I mean, we work just as freaking hard as any celebrity, right? Which leads me to a quote by the one and only Kim Kardashian. Yes, I'm quoting Kimmy Kim, who during an interview stated, "You can say a lot of things about me, but you cannot say I don't work hard. I don't sing, I don't dance, I don't act, but I am not lazy." Hey, as authors, those are words to live by. Because seriously, if Kim Kardashian can build the empire she did, become a celebrity, and break the internet with her butt, then surely we can do it with our books. Right? Seriously. Okay, authors, I mean, we provide entertainment to the world through written word. We are literary artists. And it's up to us to prove that books have just as much influence on the world as music, as movies, as dancing, right? Think about it. Every other movie you see, be it on the big screen or on television, has that little caption that says, based on the novel by, based on the short story by, based on the novella by. I mean, come on. So stop waiting for the world to validate you as an entertainer, as a celebrity, as a rock star, as an influence. Claim your stardom and use it as a platform to share the messages inside your book. I don't care if it's fiction, nonfiction, a journal, a memoir, a biography, autobiography, narrative nonfiction, a coloring book, a puzzle book, a planner, a journal, a workbook, a calendar. I don't care what it is. Your written work has a purpose and a message. It not only entertains, but it teaches, it encourages, it moves the world, right? It motivates the world. It changes the world and the people in it. There is so much power in the pen. I mean, think about it. We rule the world with a pen. Our talent it's right here. Our intellectual property. And though our intellectual property is priceless, we have to put a price tag on it if we want to build a literary empire. Okay? So, authors, when I was running down the list of things we are outside of being authors, I missed one. We're experts. We're journalists. We're reporters. Okay, that was more than one, right? That was two, but three. Okay, so I missed a few. But what I'm saying here is that you don't have to sit around and wait for famous people to write about and interview you. Go out and interview and write about them. Heck, join them on the red carpet if that's what it takes to get your foot on the red carpet. I mean that. Start interviewing these celebrities or writing articles on celebrities, on famous people, because you're a rock star too. You're famous, but if that's what it takes for you to get your foot on the red carpet, do that. We're writers. That's what we do. We tell stories, okay? Have you ever heard of Luvvie Ajayi? Ajayi? Maybe it's Luvvie Ajayi. Oh gosh, I'm butchering her name. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not butchering her name too badly. But anyway, Luvvie, let me call her Luvvie. She's the author of I'm Judging You, which is a New York Times best-selling book, by the way. Well, she went from blogging about Shonda Rhimes' scandal to her book being optioned by Shonda Rhimes and ABC's for a series. Okay, let me say that again. Luvvie was blogging about scandal. Each episode, she was blogging about it, and it caught the attention of Shonda Rhimes. And now her book has been optioned by Shonda Rhimes and ABC for a series. Okay? So whatever your passion is, write about it. If you're not an expert in an area you really want to write about, then interview the experts. Write about the experts. Interview those who know more than enough about the subject matter, okay? Just because you report on flying a plane doesn't mean you have to know how to fly a plane. Interview the pilot, for pete's sake, right? Remember, I said you are a reporter, okay? You are a journalist. Make your own news and share it. Even if you have to write this phenomenal, moving, touching story about yourself and submit it to newspapers, to articles, to television shows, to do a segment on you. Do what you have to do to get your foot on the red carpet, you rock star, you. Right? And it's not always about pitching your articles and interviews to the media. Again, do what Luvvie did. Start with your blog. That's where Luvvie started. And FYI, Luvvie didn't look up on anything. I've read a couple of interviews that she did, and that girl worked her butt off. We talking about butts. We talk about Kim Kardashian. Now, Luvvie worked her butt off. But she did not do it alone. She had dream chasers and co-conspirators to help her out, which is another episode altogether, where I'm going to address the whole "it takes a village to publish a book" quote. And that quote came from the founder of Smashwords. So anybody who has their books out there on ebook, and you already know, Mark Coker, is that his name? Yeah, I should have written his name down. That should have been in my script. But the founder of Smashwords, that is his quote, and I love it. It takes a village to publish a book. And at that conference in 2018 in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Path to Publishing Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business conference, we're going to be a village together, and we're going to help each other. We're pathfinders. We're going to be pathfinders. That is the name of the Path to Publishing followers and those who register for the conference. Pathfinders. They even have a private Facebook group. So it's going to be a village of pathfinders, people willing to network and just share, the quality of sharing information about their journey, their own expertise, things that worked for them, things that didn't. It takes a village to publish a book and to build that literary empire. But in my book, Stephen King, James Patterson, J.K. Rowling, etc., all the celebrity authors, as is Luvvie. And no, I'm not telling you to go out and be the next Stephen, James, J.K., or Luvvie. I'm saying go out there and be you. Be the rock star that you are, okay? The celebrity that you are. The literary artist and literary entertainer that you are. That all of us authors should be in the eyes of the world. After all, isn't it our specialty, getting the world to see things through our eyes, right? So, now, is that how you act like an author, think like a business, or what? Okay? That's how you do it, right? You get yourself out there. You are a rock star. You are an authority. You are an expert. You are a literary artist, a literary entertainer. You deserve it. You deserve that title. You deserve to be treated and acknowledged as such. Your work, your craft, your writing, your thoughts, your concepts, your ideas, your books, all of that. It has just as much of an impact, just as much of an influence on the world as music and as movies, as dancing. We have our own gift and talent. We are freaking rock stars. So go rock it out, okay? And there you have it. Another short and painless episode of Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business. And as always, I can't guarantee whether or not for you this episode was painless, but if my suggestions are something you could see yourself implementing as you build your literary career, it just might keep you from being penniless, okay? So I want to thank you again for taking the time to watch this episode of Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business, and we will see you next time.